Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the high school makeup challenge tag that's been going around on YouTube. So I'm going to be doing two makeup styles because at the beginning of high school year, freshman year, I was like more plain and simple, and then later on during like junior, senior year, I definitely got way more into makeup. So I'm going to be showing both of the two styles that I wore back in high school. So yeah. So for my first look, all I had was mascara, and of course I had a lash curler, but I threw mine away because it was getting shitty. So there's that, and sometimes I would even do the bottom lashes. Oh crap. And during my transition to freshman year, I got my first eyeshadow palette, and it had like a silver eyeshadow on it that I always used, and I always put it right in the center right here. And I didn't have any sort of like makeup brushes back then. I just used my hands. So for my eyebrows, I just kind of left them how they originally were, like natural and shit. They were way more thicker back then and darker, so I never really touched it. But as you can see, they're kind of gone now because plucking. Now for my face, I never wore any sort of foundation. I would sometimes put on lotion to moisturize it, but other than that, there was no foundation at all. So for my lips, it was pretty basic. It was just usually like chapstick, Carmex, or I'd put over a sort of, you know, pinky gloss. Dang it. During my freshman and sophomore year, this is how I did my makeup. Basic, plain, all natural. So now on to junior year, I started getting into the Vickahh scene, which is like bam, big ass lashes and circle lens and that Asian style trend. I was like really into that style because it's like super cute and like way different. So unlike freshman year, I actually started like trying to care my skin more. The Vickahh style was like really all about the tan, so trying my best to buy some foundation that was a bit darker. I don't have a super dark foundation, but just a little bit. Just anything that would make me look tan. I am going to draw my eyebrows. And I was trying to make it as thin as I could because that was the style. And then for bronzer, I used a whole lot of bronzing. I try to make this part right here as dark as I can, the hollows of my cheekbones, whatever, so it's more noticeable. And then there's that, and then I'd go down here to like kind of slim down my face, jawline, so it looks slimmer. And sometimes I'd put so much that even when after I'm done blending it, you can still see like this stupid bronzing line. For my nose, so Then I'm just gonna blend this all the way up into the brows. And then I also did some brow tinting. Try to make him more blonde. And back in high school I did have blonde hair too. And for blush, we're just gonna go in with a pinky color. Just right here in the center. Bring it a little bit. Bam. Kind of diffuse this blush a bit. I'm just gonna highlight my nose because it made your nose contour more prominent. So I use some Urban Decay primer. For eyeshadow, I just mainly use like brown. Just kind of all over. And then I think I also went with like just like darker one at the like corners. And just right here. And then for my eyeshadow, I didn't really like have it flicked up this way. I had it going down because like the way I did my eyeliner back then, I did more of like the droopy puppy eye. So I also try to have my eyeshadow pointing down so it'll be easier to match my eyeliner. Eyeliner time. I used to do it really thick. Sorta. And then the bottom part, I'd go kind of like this. Connect here. Bam, like that. I'm gonna go in with the pencil and then I tightline. And then I'd also go right here and just make a mark. Just right here. Alright, tight. And then for my eyelashes, I always wore something like this, really spiky-ish, really dolly. And I always put two lashes on top of each other. And then when I first got into the style and this whole makeup thing, I was introduced to circle lenses, contact lenses, whatever. And so I'm just gonna put on some lenses. Boop. Apply more mascara, especially right here, because I wanted those little hair in the inner corner to like really stick up, so it can match my lashes more. Here's this bottom. And then I always wore my lashes like way past my eyeball to where I drew that liner, the ends of that. So So what I mean by dragging your eyelashes out is like instead of stopping here where your normal eyes are, I dragged it out to where these two lines meet right here, and it just kind of help elongate your eyes and also make the eyes look bigger. And then once it's dry, you should go over this glue part just so that it's more black, because I used to use the white glue, so I had to go over it. And then I go in with the goldy eyeshadow, just put it right here. And then for lips, I usually go for a baby pink or like a nudie pink sort of color. I'm just gonna go with this pink right here. I'd go in with a gloss. Sometimes I just kind of leave it how it is, but most of the time there's a gloss on top. So this is my junior and senior year makeup. I don't do this anymore because it's kind of died down, and I guess I was just kind of more into like putting not that much makeup anymore and just like all those extra stuff. But I mean, I said that then, but now I'm like doing all these extra stuff like highlight and all that fucking shit. So yeah, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and go ahead and subscribe, like, leave a comment, whatever. Until next time, bye.